Welcome back, everyone. It's Eric from Rare Candy, and here today we are back with week 3 of the Omnipoke Online Play League that I've been participating in. If you guys did miss the announcement video for this, I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to learn about all of the rules. But basically, in the Omnipoke Online Play League, it's a bunch of us content creators and top players, and basically each week we're duking it out. And it's just kind of like a fun little league that we're all playing in just to keep things fresh throughout this year since we don't have major tournaments or anything going on. But this is going to be week 3. Like I said, week 2, I was unable to post my games. I literally forgot to hit record, but Azul might still have our games on his Twitch. I'm not sure. You'll have to double check there. But this week in week 3, I'm going to be playing against Rahul Reddy. And as you can see, I'm going to be bringing Torkoal with me today. One thing I actually did against Azul, if you guys did miss the games we played on his Twitch, I actually brought Desi Goons, Altaria Goons, and Altaria Swana with me. I thought that'd be kind of a fun thing since, just 3 variants essentially of the same deck, and just tried to annoy Azul into winning. And so that's what I'm doing here against Rahul this week. So I'm going to be bringing Green's Torkoal, ability-based Torkoal, and then potentially after game 2, another deck depending on how things are going to go. So just trying to annoy my way to victory with all of our energy disruption in this deck today. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to quit rambling. But before we hop into the games here, be sure to smack that like button. Really helps get these videos out to more and more people. It genuinely really does boost the channel and help get our videos out to more people. But with that being said, let's hop in these games and we'll see who is going to win here between myself and Rahul. All right, so it looks like Rahul's going to call the coin flip here on the first game. So we do win flip, but we are going to be playing Torkoal, so we want to be going second. So we'll have to see what Rahul's playing. I know he's like traditionally kind of a big Mewtwo player, so there is a good chance we are playing against something like that, but we'll have to see. Could be anything. So there's going to be Gyrosean. So is this going to be Luck Medals? Is this going to be ADP? We see the Energy Spinner, so no doubt this is probably going to be ADP. I think this is one of the more decent matchups for us just because we have such good energy removal. If we're able to get like a crushing hammerheads on our turn, like if they do attach like a water to ADP, that would be really good for us. But at the same time, we actually do kind of need to grab, just trying to think what we're going to do on our first turn here. We definitely have to grab a supporter with greens for the following turn. We see Mawile. Mawile's not going to do too much to us since we are not playing like the ability-based version of the deck. So there's going to be a water energy. We see a Trepid Sword as well. Okay, they do hit the energy there. Kind of annoying, but it's okay. So we do have a Quick Ball. So I guess first let's greens. What do we want to get? So we definitely want to get Torkoal this turn. Like that just goes without saying here. We can already kind of do that. So I might even go Crushing Hammer Welder. That doesn't seem awful to me, to be honest, guys. So we do that, and probably just go for a Welder. Seems good. We have our capes. We have our Heat Fire energies. That's good as well. So we have Scrapper. Yeah, so nothing, I don't think anything too crazy prized. I'm trying to figure out what we do at prized here. Looks like some energy maybe. So we'll just go with that. And we really do want to hit a Hammerheads here. Nice. So that is definitely going to be really big. We want to prevent Rahul from using Alter Creation as soon as possible. So yeah, we just go for a Quick Ball. Probably get rid of a Quick Ball because I want to attach, and then next turn I want to be able to Viridian and use Welder more than likely. But I guess we're going to use Flare Starter. Yeah, I think this is fine. So yeah, we'll just go for our homie Torkoal here. So we'll just do this and we will go for the Flare Starter. So just get all 3 energy, put them on Torkoal here. And now we're 1 energy away from attacking with High Heat Blast or Steam Crush, potentially. So one thing is nice, if they don't get a knockout on us, we can actually get a knockout on this Gyrosean because we can knock it out with High Heat Blast. It's going to do 110 since we have at least 4 energy times 2. It's going to hit Gyrosean for weakness, so that's good. So unfortunately, Rahul did have another energy, since it makes sense he had the Viridian Forest as well. So he needs an energy switch. That's the big thing he's really going to be looking for this turn, if at all possible. So he's not played any energy switch, so I mean, if he has... I imagine he probably has it. Ooh, double saucer. That is getting a little bit sketchy looking, that's for sure. There's going to be a Crobat, so this is definitely a pretty good turn for Hyrule. He's pretty much bouncing back from that hammer I had, so he is retreating. He has the energy switch ready to go, so yeah. Hyrule's definitely going to be in a good spot here. Okay. So now we're in a weird spot because... like, right now, Torkoal isn't safe from Brave Blade, which is kind of the sketchy part about where we're at right now. I think we're actually just going to go for Boss's Orders this turn, because right now, Torkoal isn't safe, so I think we're just going to do this, and... sure, we'll do that, and I think I'm actually going to get rid of our switch here as well. Because we can hard retreat if we do need to, but I want to take their option of getting energy away here. So yeah, we'll just go for the High Heat Blast, take the lead here. They're already 2 saucers down, so that's good. Now, yes, I do know we can get Ultimate Raid here, which is definitely kind of a bummer. But, you know, we need something pretty good on this next turn, if at all possible. There's going to be a research, so Roll's digging through his deck pretty good. Now, we really want to get Heat Fire Energy and a Cape of Toughness. That's like the big thing we really want to see. I mean, can we get it off a welder? And I don't know. It's going to be a little sketchy, but we're going to try our best here at least. Alright, so here's a Crushing Hammer. That's definitely good. So yeah, we'll just Quick Ball, I think. And we'll go for another Torkoal. We do have Kramer in deck. That's something we need to be mindful of as well. So let's see, we have 2 fires left in deck. Not played any fire crystals, so we might even be able to get rid of a fire energy here with Giant Hearth, because I really want to thin this deck a little bit more, if at all possible. Just trying to give ourselves the best chances possible to get this KO. So we want to welder to our bench Torkoal here. That way we can attach Heat Fire, ideally, to our active. Okay, so we didn't quite get there. Ooh, Hammer. Hammer, ooh, that is definitely a little bit rough, I do have to say, guys. Suddenly we are in a really bad spot all of a sudden here. I think we'll Tool Scrapper maybe. Man, this just feels so rough. Like, we have... yeah, we like welder ourselves into like nothing here. So we can Combustion Blast and discard a card from the top of our deck. Like, do I really want to attach to this active though? God, I hate this. Well, you really need a good top deck. That's the big thing. Because if we attach here and they just switch, knock us out, we have like no follow-up effectively. So I think, honestly, we're just going to have to do this. We're just gonna have to Combustion Pillar. Oh my god, we get rid of a greens. That feels awful. Okay, there's the switch. Air Balloon. Yeah, so we really need to get bailed out here. Like, it'd be dope if Rahul like Marnie does, but he's not going to do that. Now, if we could top deck Like, even Welder wouldn't do anything for us. We really want to top deck Heat Fire Energy or a Fire Crystal. We really just need to knock out Gyrosean. I mean, honestly, I don't know what we'll do if we don't. That feels horrible. Okay. Yeah, so we just have to do this. Probably this. So we're just gonna hit Gyrosean for 180 here. And yeah, Rahul, he has the switch. So he can just hard retreat or just switch back. God, you're so close. If we actually took a knockout on this Gyrosean this turn, like we hit our Fire Crystal, Heat Fire, whatever it might be, I think there's a good chance we would have actually won this game. But man, that was a rough little end game there. That one Welder at the very end got us like nothing. All right, so we're gonna be kind of annoying here. We're gonna play Torkoal yet again, but we're playing the normal Torkoal version. Like no greens, we're playing Dedenes, all that stuff. So gonna see what can happen here. Yeah, from Rahul's perspective, it probably looks like we're playing like the same deck, but yeah, we're switching up just ever so slightly. So this is actually a pretty good opening hand, I do have to say. So yeah, we'll just start with old Volk. Gonna keep the Torkoal on the bench, or in the hand. We don't want to bench it, then they have something like a Fion or something like that. Okay, so it's gonna be some sort of fire deck. This could be Mewtwo Mew. There's Cherish Ball, so yeah, that's what I'm putting my money on. Like knowing like what Rahul plays a lot of the time. Okay, so there's gonna be Reshizard, Cherish Ball. Yeah, there's the Mewtwo Mew. That's cool. So what do we do in this matchup? I mean, they can get energies back with Victini V, which could definitely be annoying. Like, thank God we don't have Solgaleo in the format anymore, otherwise this matchup would be a little bit tougher. Alright, so... Sure, we'll do that. What do we want to get down this turn? Like, I don't want Heat Fire on Volcanion if at all possible. But let's say sure. Let's just say we're going to hit one off of this Welder. So yeah, we'll just do this. Because we're going to get as many energies into play as possible. Okay, so that's like not awful. So let's see. I really don't want to Dead change this hand away if at all possible. So I think what we're going to do is we will attach. Let's see. I think we'll Quick Ball and get rid of Switch here. Let's see. We have Heatran in deck. That's sort of the big thing that I think we're going to need at one point to get a big knockout. I have our Wonderlab in deck. That could be good. Let's see. Do we have Crobat? Ooh, Crobat is actually the card I wanted to keep digging with, but I think we'll just go for another Torkoal here and just sort of spread our energy around a little bit at this point. So yeah, we'll just do that. And we will just Flare Starter. So sure, we'll do that. That. And I think this will be fine. Just spread our energy around a little bit here. So also keeping energy off of the active means that, okay, they are going to put Hearth down for us, so that's definitely cool. I mean, it was only a matter of time, but yeah, I wanted to keep an energy off of the active Volt. That way they didn't go like Energy Burst, knocks out there. So they are gearing up to attack with Mewtwo. But here they're just going to go for the Spreading Flames. They want to sort of, like Rule just wants to set up his board to where our energy denial isn't going to affect him too much. So that's cool with me. There is a Cape, that's good for sure. So Kate put us out of one-shot range of Reshizard. That's good. Do we discard Dedenne here? Trying to think. I think I might. I don't know what we'd get rid of here. Yeah, because I don't think we actually want to bench Dedenne either. So we'll just Giant Hearth. Yeah, we still have Dedenne. We have an Eldegoss left as well. 3 quick balls, so we should have a way to keep digging if we don't draw very well off of this welder. So yeah, we'll just go for the welder here. I think we'll do all of our energy here. Okay, so that's good. We will Crushing Hammer. Tails, unfortunately. And yeah, I think we'll just start trying to attack with Volcano. So right now we have 140, 160 HP, right? Wait, so how much is the... Okay, so the base damage on the regular Charizard GX is 140, that's fine. So I think we will just... I think we'll chill with this hand, to be honest, guys. Like, I really don't think we need too much right now. So we'll just go for the... Get down Cape. And we'll just go for the High Heat Blast. So there's Pokegear. What is Roll going to be looking for? It's going to be looking for Boss. Okay, but there's going to be an Eldegoss. Okay, so he might be attempting to take out this Torkoal with the GX attack on Charizard. That's definitely an option. Okay, so next turn, like we can go for the Steam Crush if we want to. So we need a Cape on this next turn. That's the big thing we're going to be looking for. So it looks like Rahul's thinking he does need to take his prizes before I can start my turn, so. Maybe he had to like get away from the computer for a second. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me just nudge him real quick over here. Make sure he's still there. Okay, so there's also the option. So I'm trying to think if we're going to go for like a Heatran sort of play this turn, if at all possible. That could potentially work. We'll see. Yeah, I think we'll just... Maybe we even soften things up with Volk. I don't hate that either. I'm just trying to think, because if we discard energy on the Mewtwo Mew, they could still potentially get a one-shot with Flare Strike on Reshizard. Okay, so we will... So how many energies are we down? Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I really don't want to get down a Dedenne. That's like the thing I'm like kind of stressing about in this matchup here. I do want to get down another Torkoal. And we're just going to... I think we are going to actually Dede change though. Okay, so Crushing Hammer. God, we are striking out on these things. Yikes. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely do that. We want to stay out of Flare Strike range, and we'll just go for the Giant Hearth as well, just to thin the deck a little bit. We'll attach here, I think just to spread our energy around a little bit. And yeah, we'll just go for the High Heat Blast, soften up the Mewtwo. I don't mind attacking with Volk because it can allow us to play like a 7 prize game. Let's see, getting rid of a Mewtwo, that's good. That means it's not a Naganadel. That's kind of the card I'm afraid of seeing because now they can pick off our Dedenne here. That's gonna be a Welder. So he's definitely gearing up for a big attack. I'm trying to think if Mewtwo has any good attackers that discard energy to do big damage right now. Sarah's going to be Quick Ball. Okay, so putting Incineroar in the discard. Not too worried about Incineroar just because they've already burned their GX attack. There's going to be a Dedenne, so maybe... Okay, Muck Muck can poison us, right? Yeah, that could be a little bit annoying. You're just going to outrage us. That's cool. So we'll just do this. And there is a Welder. So that's actually a really good top deck here. So, how many switches are we down? Just one. Get that out of deck. So let's Turbo Patch first. Okay, that's cool. Let's get energy there. We will Welder to this homie down here. Not a whole lot to really work with though. This feels kind of bad. So, I mean, we could go for the Combustion Blast and hopefully just hit for 90. Because if we Outrage, or I'm sorry, if we Steam Crush, they can just Outrage for Knockout, right? So that would be 230 plus 30 base. Yeah, so we just have to... We either just have to go for the Combustion Pillar. And got rid of Quick Ball. Honestly, that's kind of a bummer because we kind of want Heatran. There's going to be Cherish Ball. Okay, there's the Naganadel. That's the card I was kind of worried about, so... Ooh, Gengar Mimikyu. Okay. Gengar Mimikyu's not going to be too good here, though. We really don't have like a big hand or anything. There's the Venom Shot. Okay, picking up today. So now we're like kind of a sketchy situation here overall, I think. Now, here's the question. If we attack into Mewtwo with Steam Crush, do we discard the energy before taking damage? That's kind of the question. So I think we just have to, we just have to do that. And just hope we don't take the damage. Okay, cool. But I mean, we definitely lose to a boss's orders, right? Yeah, because they could just boss up this guy and hit us with Flare Strike. There's Crobat. Crobat's good. So if we don't lose this turn, we do have a decent shot of winning. Because we can ideally find ourselves... Oh, please don't hit boss. Please don't hit boss. Please don't hit... Okay, that's a welder. That's good. Because if we can hit... Oh, there's going to be a reset stamp. So if we can find Heatran switch, we can win this one. There is, unfortunately, a switch before this research. I really want this switch to be after we research. Already 3 down. Because we need 6 energy to knock out this Mewtwo Mew, right? And there's just no way we can... Okay, so that's annoying. So now we're down. Yep, they got there. The Zigzagoon literally gave them just enough to take a knockout on us. So even though, like, it took us a while to get back in this game, we were actually really close. We still could have technically won on that next turn there. Just, no, Rahul just barely ahead of us there in that game, unfortunately. Alrighty guys, that's going to wrap up week 3 here for the Omnipoke Online Play League. As you can see, unfortunately, Torkoal couldn't quite get us the dubs here against Rahul. Both games actually were pretty close in both instances. You know, in that last game there, I just needed the Heatran and we could have nuked his Mewtwo, but he had the Zigzagoon for the clutch 10 damage ping there, which unfortunately spelled doom for us in this series. But yeah guys, like I said, if you do want to check out the decks that I was playing with today, we'll have links in the description to both lists for you to mess around with. I do think Torkoal is a pretty decent deck despite some narrow losses in these games today. But so that's going to be it, guys. I'm not sure if Rahul was streaming our games or is recording them, but if he does record them, post them to YouTube, I will put a link down below in the description to those as well. But that's going to wrap up week 3. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy today's content, of course, feel free to like and subscribe, and consider supporting this channel as well by becoming a patron over at patreon.com/rarecandytcg, or by picking up some merch from our online store at rarecandytcg.com. It would mean a lot. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.